Now by Coach Mike Helfer. Mike, nice win for the team tonight, and the outside shooting continues to be a big factor.
Yeah, I mean, we made shots again. It was just a kind of a weird game. Had a weird feel to it. They had two guys that were really good players. Both of those kids, Penning and Lambic are both very good players. So we knew we were going to have some issues with them. But our guys handled themselves pretty well.
One of the things that I thought, and you made an adjustment, Penning, right out of the blocks, came out, hit a couple field goals on him, and you made a defensive adjustment. You kind of shut him down for quite a while. Matter of fact, you quieted him down for the rest of the first half. What'd you do on that adjustment?
We just started digging. Like, we left all the shooters and went down in there because we realized he wasn't going to pass it out. And, as you look, they ended up being 2 for 17 from the three-point line, so it was probably the right thing to do. Maybe we should have done it right from the start, but that's kind of what we did. We just sent people down there after him.
Okay, the four-guard offense, you ran a lot in the first half, ran a lot in the second half. Very effective, or are we going to see a lot of that?
Well, I mean, again, you can imagine how you would guard that. I mean, you got four guys out there that can all shoot it and drive it. And Sidney did not look to shoot much tonight. I don't think. Yeah, took 2 shots. He can shoot it. I think he was tonight more like, okay, let me get in the flow and let me see what happens. And he can really shoot it, so he'll become a threat as we get going. But just something that we tried tonight.
One of the things that Nick and I talked about in the pregame report, the assist-turnover ratio was something that I know you guys have been working on, talking about value in every possession. Yeah. Tonight, your turnovers came early and they came late when you subbed.
Yeah, and so and we talked about that. We had, I think, 5 at halftime or something, and 3 in the first 2 minutes. So yes, we were able to avoid a big number of turnovers. And again, that number right there, you're right, 16, and there were a bunch right there in that last probably 4 minutes of the game. And I wanted to put those kids in there and just see what happened, and we went with them. And I wasn't extremely happy, but at least they stayed in there and finished it off for us.
Okay, Josh Gilbert gets a little extended action out on the floor tonight. 7-footer, and he looks right now that he's trying to fit in. He could be a kid coming down the line, could help you off the bench.
Yeah, Big Reg is, if he can stay down in there by the goal, he'll be effective because he's so big and he's got that little jump hook over his left shoulder. So we gave him some minutes tonight, wanted to see what he was capable of doing. And, he still has some plays where he's got to get better, and it's not very vertical, but again, he can be effective because of his size. So, I liked what he did tonight for us, and I hope he continues to improve.
Okay, you still don't have everybody back. You're winning by, you're averaging 83 points a ball game, and you win so far. You put up tonight, you put up 87 again, so you're right in at your average, but you don't have your whole ball club yet. When will you get those other guys back?
Well, we're hoping, soon here, especially with Martrez. We're waiting on an NCAA appeal, so we're not sure about that. And Paul should be back on Tuesday. And again, that just gives us more depth that we can throw in there. I got to give credit to our guys that have played big minutes. Tonight, not as bad. Kevin played 32, Christian played 34, and Tristan played 31. Wasn't quite as bad tonight, but they've logged some big minutes this first week of the season. I got to give them credit, mental toughness to kind of play through being tired a little bit.
I want to give some props to Christian now. Yeah. I've played in the old days, and you remember the old plastic masks. Not easy to play in. They fogged up and everything. Yeah. Christian was out there tonight like there's nothing on. He shot lights out.
Yeah, it's amazing. He only missed 1 shot the whole night. 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 for 9 from the floor. So, we didn't know what to expect. He broke his nose in practice yesterday. Just a simple 2-on-2 drill, and Billy, I think, kind of ducked his head as he was trying to go by him and hit him in the nose and broke it. So, I thought Christian showed a little bit of toughness to come out there with that mask. But
maybe he ought to play him with the mask more often.
He's gonna have the mask for 6 weeks, so it ain't coming off for a long time because he definitely broke his nose.
Yeah, and one of the things, giving him a little, again, some cred, showing that he wasn't afraid. Early on in the contest, he took a drive right to the basket to show people that he would go to the hole with that mask.
And he hit the floater. I think 1 in the first half and 2 in the second half, which are great shots for him. Because everybody runs at him if he can get by him, and and has some kind of mid-range floater or mid-range game. That makes him more valuable and tougher to guard.
Okay, you got tomorrow off. Armstrong Atlantic is playing the same Southern Wesleyan team tomorrow. Will you have a chance to scout Armstrong Atlantic?
Yeah, we're going to come. We're going to watch some video on them and hopefully watch the game tomorrow against Southern Wesleyan. And I think it'll be a good game. Armstrong's a good team. They're, I talked talked to Jeremy. He's looking forward to his team this year and thinks they have a chance to be pretty good. So that'll be a tough game on Sunday. A weird start time, 4 o'clock. So hopefully the people that were here tonight and are listening will come out, bring your family in a midday game. We don't have a lot of midday games, so bring all the kids out or whatever.
Yeah, this is a fun team to watch because of the style of ball they're playing. For all those kids that are vertically challenged, lack of height, we got a lot of guards on the floor at one time. It's not a super big team, so good form of basketball to watch.
Yeah, you know, I think it is fun to watch, and obviously we play up tempo, and we don't do it because the fans like to watch it. We do it because I believe in it. But a byproduct of that, if they like to watch it and come, and it's fun to get involved in a game like that, then great. You know, that's a byproduct. But I believe in playing up tempo basketball. You know that. You've been watching for years, so. You know, but obviously it's fun to watch as a fan too.